Good evening, good afternoon, friends. Hope you're doing well today. I hope you don't mind, but to save myself some time, I want to share this video to make an invitation and to ask for your help for something regarding next week's MCM Board of Directors meeting. During the schedule on Tuesday, I've got a segment that is kind of it's an around the world style presentation. It's going to enable us to shoot out a lot of information in a short period of time. And I'm inviting you to do one of these presentations that we have. So I basically have 6 topics, and I'm asking each of you to prepare about a 4 to 5 minute presentation on the topic that I've assigned, that I've asked you to do in the email that you've received. And the idea is that basically you would prepare some pro tips, just quick, fast moving presentation. This is not a 15-20 minute presentation where you'll lay a foundation, come up with the vision, mission, purpose, and all that. You just talk directly to the point of the session, and they range the topics range from how to communicate in your district, such as how to communicate to your district superintendent and secretary, how to communicate with the pastors at large, licensed ministers, some tips on that, how to put together a great All Nations Sunday promotion collection plan, deputation for missionaries, which would be Brother Don Hanscom. Jeff already given a quick overview of how the MCM missionary program works altogether. So Brother Hanscom would focus only on the deputation process, where Jeff would say, here's what the MCM program is, here's what it's done, here's what it's doing, we're trying to recruit. And then there's a segment on global tracks, which I'm asking Brother Pinero to do because he's got a specific testimony he could share, and he's very familiar with global tracks. And you can just peruse the website and put some ideas together. Many of these guys do not even know what global tracks is. So quick bullet points: what is it, what it does, what we want to do with it in the future. Such as we're working on social media, not a social media, but an phone app to make, global tracks easily accessible. There's one topic called creating a vision in your local district for MCM. Ray Mark Lugay, I'm asking you to do that. You've done a tremendous job with it, and I know this could be an hour-long presentation, but if you'll just lay out a few quick things, boom, 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 kind of what you did, how you approached it, and give a short testimony of how it's helped in your district. And so you've got so much good things going on there. I'd love to see that duplicated in many other districts. Brother Petoskey, as a district superintendent, your thoughts on how to communicate to the district would be vital. And then I don't have my list in front of me of all of the topics. I may be overlooking one. Let me just look while we're talking. And so I did mention All Nations Sunday, but All Nations Sunday pro tips, Brother Jonathan Horner. You've taken Oklahoma from zero to well over $10,000 in 2 years. So I think you know what you're doing. So I'd want to hear that. And of course, others could share this too. Ray Mart, Jeff Chavis, they've done incredible. But I'd like to get your thoughts on it, Brother Horner. I think that covers everybody, all of the different topics: communicating to your district, tips for deputation scheduling, All Nations Sunday pro tips, building an MCM vision in your district, understanding the MCM missionary program, and globaltracks.com. I think this is going to be it's a great way to disseminate a lot of information. In the email I sent, I gave some ideas, suggestions. as you're preparing your thoughts to share, which we're only talking about maybe 4 minutes of discussion before you take a few questions. If you could take the high points or even things you want to share but don't want to talk about, write it out on a bullet point list. If you'll do two things, it doesn't have to be fancy. You don't have to get a graphic designer involved in it. Literally, plain white sheet of paper with bullet points on it. And if you will email it to me so I can include it in their digital file, and print and bring about 40 copies. And you can just hand that to them and they can take it and go. So you're going to have 8 minutes, and then they're going to get up and move to the next group. And you're going to do that same presentation again. This is what I'm asking you to do. So you're going to do the same presentation 6 times, and that's going to get everybody who's a district coordinator through this profound presentation that I know you can put together. So most of you can do this off the top of your head. And so I don't want to ask too much, but if you could just put together a bullet pointed list of things that you may or may not talk about to accompany your presentation, that'll give them something to take away. And it's also something that we can share to those who cannot come in the digital file. So let me know. Just shoot me a text and let me know if you can do this. I really hope you can. But if you can't do it, let me know so I can find someone else who's no doubt much lesser qualified than you, because you're my first choice. Love you. Thank you.